Hey guys, Mr. Breeze here, back with the return of the Breester. The Breezy Breeze, the Mr. Breeze, the Boopy Breeze, the guy that's gonna teach you how to play No Man's Sky somewhat. Or at least watch me and figure out what not to do and what to do. Alright, here we go. Alright, so when we last left off, we were getting the hermetic seal. I forgot what it's called. The thing, we're getting that. Yeah, that's what we're getting. Shit crazy. Technically, we're supposed to build an analysis thing after you got the hermetic seal, but I kind of skipped ahead. I'm just checking to see what it's called. Nope, I'm saying right, it's hermetic seal. You're supposed to do it after, but I mean, we kind of just, told you. You have options, man. You don't have to do what the game says. The tutorial itself for the game is like, it's high. Doesn't really teach you everything. It's trying to get me to scan something. I've already scanned everything. I'll scan that. Alright, cool. There's birds in the game too, as you can tell. They're Wakanda. Tell me to locate the starship. It's over there. You can press X on stuff to place your waypoint. So now I know where the starship's at. Pretty much gotta return to it, repair it, and then we're good to go. Oh, there's some stuff, but I can't. There's some things you can't open, as you can tell. You gotta have the Atlas pass. But you can build that, so I think you can build that. Don't quote me on that. Like before, collect everything you see, because you're gonna need it later on probably for something. What will you need it for? I don't know. But you're gonna need it for something. It's just how it works. You do later on get better mining things that mine stuff a little bit better. Mining tools, things like that. It's pretty dope. That scared me. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was an actual thing trying to kill me. Bro, how far is the ship? It's pretty far actually. It's kinda crazy. Ferrite dust. Oh, I can scan this for me. General idea, man. If you see something, if you're trying to destroy something and it's got analysis on it, I'd recommend analyzing it, and then you will get whatever else it might give you. Probably the best thing ever to have. Extra, man. Extra. I overheated it. Oof. Now I gotta wait. Insanity, man. Insanity. Do. I will always love you. Okay. Probably should go ahead and repair this before I use that, actually. The condensed uses less. Oh wait, oh wait, no, I'm using that. I thought it was the I was repairing something else. Anyways, use the life support. For life support, use oxygen. You can also use the life support thing. Life support gel. Yeah, let me show you how to make that real quick, actually, while we're thinking about it. Okay, so we got this right. Use this. How do you make this? You're like, oh my god, how do I make that? So you know that the hydrogen shit that I told you guys that you should probably grab, right? Let me show you what you can use it for. You use it to make this thingy, and then you use that to make this. And use carbon to make this as well. You need 20 carbon and 1 dihydrogen jelly, but yeah. Use the dihydrogen jelly that I told y'all to get. Dihydrogen. Use that to make the dihydrogen jelly, and then you can use that to make this. You also you need dihydrogen for a lot of things. Actually, you need it. Well, you need this specific one right here, the hydrogen jelly, for a lot of things, which requires the hydrogen. So I recommend getting a bunch of dihydrogen, because you need this to make this. Well, you need the hydrogen to make this, but still, yeah, you know what I mean. You need the hydrogen for a lot of things, so just grab as much of it as you can possibly get. Religious experience. I like how now we can make it after I was going to get it. I was at work. Oh, I didn't even put it on. I was talking about it. I completely forgot to put it on. I do that. Oh, I don't have any sodium. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Explains things, doesn't do them. Crazy. I grabbed no sodium last time. This thing's in the way. Alright, there. Plants on the other side of the mountain. Oof. just gonna grab everything here at this point. I'm kind of hurt though. This planet doesn't really have that much ferrite. Kind of sucks. There's some rocks right there. They always give you ferrite. For the most part. Oh yeah, plants and things. There's some plants and things that can't hurt you. Guessing I just came across some by accident. Destroy this ferrite dust rock. This one gives you the hydrogen and ferrite dust, but by all means. There's also minerals and stuff that are under the ground, like copper and iron and all those things, but you currently don't have the right tool to actually get to that, so you can see it on the map actually, I think. Right? No, you can't. Whatever. And there's buried technology, and you use that to research things pretty much in the game. And we'll get to that after we take off pretty much. The amount of information I like put on you guys, it's insanity. Oh yeah, let me go and repair this before I end up dying. Crazy stuff. Sodium. No, give me. Alright, cool. Now what I'm meant to do. I think that's something over there actually. Yes, here's copper. There's, I have no clue how to say that. There's silver. More silver. There's nothing else on the planet. Oh yeah, some planets don't have. Some planets have certain things, and other planets have certain things. It's kind of like, you know, the planet itself just is able to have certain materials compared to other planets. Whatever we got in space, you see what I mean, I guess. Okay, so now you go back into the ship and you repair this. Boom, repaired. Okay, now it's gonna give us the next set of things that we gotta do. It's gonna teach us about the refinery. You're like, what is the refinery? You know how earlier in the first video I accidentally pressed up on the D-pad? Now we gotta actually press up on the D-pad. And you pull this out. And like, how do you build this? You gotta have to English. You have to have oxygen, and then you also have to have metal plating. Which, to make metal plating, I think you need ferrite dust, of course. Like I said, you need ferrite dust for pretty much everything in the game, which is insanity. Let's make us making the hydrogen jelly first, though. Take care of this. There. And then we need. Which I already built that. So now I can build this. Yeah. I need to build it anywhere near you. Doesn't really matter. And then to power this, we need carbon. So I said collect that earlier, because if you don't have any, you're gonna have an experience. And it's gonna be like, what is it that we need again? I kind of zoned out for a second there. My mind said I'm gonna head out. I need pure ferrite dust. And you're like, what is that? That's me dying a little inside, because I'm probably not gonna be able to find. Oh wait, we have a bunch of it. Never mind. Okay, so you put ferrite dust in here, right? And it makes pure ferrite dust. It's pretty much a refinery. As of the name, as you can tell, it's a portable refinery, and you can pick it back up after you're done with it. I threw the fuel for it is obviously carbon, because you see me put it in there. Anyways, how this works exactly. Okay, so fuel, obviously, and then you put ferrite dust. You can put other things in here too that will turn into other things, but for now we're just gonna stick with ferrite dust. Alright. So you probably want to know what these two numbers right here are. Okay. So 1 of 1. So pretty much you put 1 ferrite dust in, and it'll give you 1 ferrite dust. I mean 1 pure ferrite dust. So some things will be like 2 equal 1, or it just depends. This is like the amount of resources you input equal the amount of resources that will be output. That's what this means. This means input and output. So it might say you need to input like 5 ferrite dust to get Y, then you could, like, it would be like 2, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think how to explain this. You know what? I think input and output just makes sense. This is the input, this is the output. So it might say you need 2 of something to get 3 of whatever, or 1 of whatever, and that's how that works. Cool. I hurt my brain trying to explain that, because I think I might have over-explained it. Like you need 2 of this to get that, pretty much. Or you might just need 1 of this to get 3 of that. Depends on the resource. I'll get better explanation later. Anyways. Oh shit, I don't think I need that much of that. Don't do what I just did. Don't do what I did. Give me this. We're gonna throw in here anyways. Me personally, I'd probably throw the carbon in here. That's just me. Like I said, it might be 2, so it gives us 2. Takes 2 carbon to make 1 condensed carbon. I'd recommend throwing the condensed carbon in there as well after you get done making the item required. The pure ferrite dust. To repair this. There, it's repaired. I did it. Mainly because condensed carbon lasts a little bit longer than regular carbon. Needless to say though, I wouldn't recommend getting rid of all of it. You probably might need some for later, so I'd keep some of it just in case. Though I'm kind of hurt that you can't just take that back. Oh, whatever. It's alright, I guess. Anyways, you pick it up by holding on RS or whatever it is on the PC. Your right analog stick. Alright, now we're gonna jump back in the ship and it's gonna tell us we can take off. Which is probably the only reason why I like this game so much, because you actually get an actual spaceship that you can fly around. Spaceship controls are pretty self-explanatory. RT to forward, LT to just like stop. And then left analog stick to look around, which on the mouse is probably just like, you know, I mean on keyboard and mouse is probably just a mouse to look around. I don't know what the buttons are for that, as I said before, but yeah. Alright. So seek answers among the stars. I discovered a galaxy, which I have no clue how to say any of that. This is test flight. What exactly does it want me to do? Oh yeah, you can hold B. B's thrusters. Well, kind of like a booster, really. B's booster. RT's to go forward. LB and RB are pretty much like hyperdrive. If you ever watched Star Wars, that's pretty much what this is. Somewhat. Pretty much to get you an idea. Now, like to recharge things, you press down on the D-pad to get to the communication thing. Please identify yourself, cause followed the progress, and as strange as it began, the final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. And now, navigational data received. Oh, we don't go to the same planet. Sometimes it gives the same planet. It's a different planet. It's a different planet. You hold on left analog stick, the scanner thing, like you do to scan on planets, and it will show you whatever the button is on whatever platform you're on. It'll show you what each planet it will give you. So this one heals cactus flesh, copper, pyrite, magnetized ferrite, which is like a better version of ferrite. As I said, not all planets give you the same thing. This one gives you fungal melon, copper, ammonia silver. I don't know. How does I say that? Shit, crazy. What's that? Oh, those are asteroids. You can destroy those. All I gotta do is press, I think A. Yeah, A. Press A or whatever the button is on your platform to destroy stuff. Anyways, we're gonna press LB and RB. We're just gonna head right over here. You do have fuel in your ship for the hyperdrive. It will eventually go out. I guess while we're sitting here waiting for this to get there, so we got like 42 seconds, I'll explain to you about the recharging of this. Okay, so we got the deflector shield, which is pretty much the shield of the ship for whenever you're going like attack other ships. You don't attack actual people, but you do attack like AIs that are in the game that will they're like attacking other stuff, or you're like bounty hunting or stuff like that, which we'll get to later on. But you're probably wondering how you would like recharge that. You use sodium for that. Then the pulse engine, which is what we use to do what we're doing right now, which is using the hyperdrive, use tritium. And then the launch pad, you make the launch thing. I forgot exactly what. It's in your inventory actually. Let me show you. Where's that? It was the thing I told you about earlier, the Starship launch fuel. You need metal plating and a dihydrogen to make, which is not too hard to make. Unless you land on a planet that doesn't have either of those things, then you're gonna have religious experience. But every planet has dihydrogen somewhere. I can't use that, can I? You can use your ship to collect stuff too, just so you know. Let's see if I can. Let me flip my ship over, man. It's kind of annoying. I have to get out of my ship, man. I don't want to. I'm chilling. Alright, to land, you press X or whatever it is on your remote. Actually, to be honest, it kind of just tells you in the lower right hand corner. If you just look, all things I'm trying to explain. Alright. First contact. Just warm thing to this guy, man. Scanned him. Say 3,000 nanites, bro. 3,000 blood. This game wants me to go this way. Ow. What is going on? Like previously on other planet, I recommend scanning everything and collecting resources on this planet as well, because you're probably end up needing them for whatever you decide. For things, obviously. This planet is actually not a dangerous planet, so you be chilling. Ow, ow, ow! Oh shit! I fell in a hole. Did not mean to do that. Shit, crazy. How am I supposed to get out of here, bro? Oh shit. Be very careful. Fall damage is the thing in the game. You will die. Guaranteed death. Alright, so we got going on. Is that it? Yeah, that's probably it. The hydrogen, need this. Need it for everything. As you can tell, need to build the ship, the Starship launcher. It's kind of annoying. Kind of need it for life support too, which is kind of going down, which I don't understand how it's going down, but whatever. I'm not gonna question that. There's cactus. Scan everything. Leave nothing unturned. I'm getting money for doing nothing, pretty much, just scanning stuff. Easiest job in the game. What we got going on? What's this gonna give us? A condensed carbon and carbon bed. Well, means I will take that. Probably should explain how this works a little bit better, because all you see is me doing this, and you're probably like, what is he doing? So, hold up. While I die. You have two versions of your scanner. You have the target sweep mode, which is whenever you're looking for something for a mission, which at this point is this. Whenever we're further back, it wouldn't show us exactly where it's at, but because we're closer, it shows us exactly where the target is, and it will do like it was doing a second ago, where it's like go right or left to like center where you gotta go exactly. So for this, it's telling us to go straight this way. Although I already scanned it, so you know, you pretty much get what I mean. But yeah, okay, now the sparking wires of the machine generate a signal tapping out. It's broadcast into the void. Whoever left this the message is long gone. 16, 16, 16. As well as the login tree, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. I need chromatic metal. And we gotta build the terrain manipulator to even get that. So we need carbon, nanotubes, and we need hydrogen jelly, which you know how to make hydrogen jelly. But the carbon thing, you need carbon. Anyways, so if you've been collecting stuff this entire time, all you really have to do is boom and boom. And you're probably like, where do you make the thing, the terrain manipulator? You make it in your multi-tool. You click on this, and you just go over to this one. And you just install the things that's required. I need to build another one of those. Oh man. You can craft more than one of these at a time. I gotta just press RB or LB or whatever it is. Wherever it says underneath build where it says craft them out. But yeah. I didn't realize I needed two, so I ended up crafting one. But there. And now we gotta locate copper in order to do this. Because you use copper to make the... There's some over there actually, it's really close by, I bet. Use copper to make chromatic metal. Okay, now I got to show you this part. How do you get to it? Alright, so pretty much, whenever you have multiple things on your tool, which later on you'll be able to like shoot stuff too, shoot out of your tool, and right now you're able to mine and shoot after you get the terrain manipulator. But you just press Y and you swap between the two. It's pretty much like a shooter. Well, it's not shooter obviously, but you know what I mean. The controls are like a shooter, so all you gotta do is press Y, swap between the two. And there's different modes on it. You got the craft mode, which is like where you just like do that. And use it to change the terrain, make it bigger, smaller, yada yada. But you can also flatten with it. Whenever you like want to build stuff, which we're gonna get to the building part here in a second. And then we got restore, which just restores what you just did. Now, we're going to use the mine tool for right now, because we need to mine the copper. So all you got to do is just press R2, like you will whenever you're mining other things, and just mine it. Now the manipulator tool, or terrain manipulator, whatever you want to call it, for it to work, it requires ferrite, if I remember exactly. Let me check. Not what I was trying to do. It's wrong thing. Recharge. Terrain manipulator. It requires, yeah, it does. It requires ferrite, does. To charge it back up. So, yeah. As you can tell, I use a lot of resources in this game. So, if you're not say, just collect everything at this point. Collect it all, man. You're gonna need one thing or another for one thing or another. So, might as well just collect everything. Would not leave even a little bit of this left because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. Also, don't fall in the hole after you get done, because you will have an experience trying to get back out. The hole's too deep. Well, now you got the terrain manipulator, so now you can just do your way out. Plot twist. Alright, so now the next thing you're able to do now, because your ship is actually repaired, but it's kind of a dangerous game, because if you don't have enough to make more of these, you might end up getting stuck on the planet. until you can actually get enough to actually make the things that are required for this, which is dihydrogen and metal plating, which is why I said to collect a bunch of ferrite and pretty much everything in the game. So you can build this, and then you can build this with the dihydrogen. Use this to start to launch the ship off the ground. But whenever you want your ship to come to you, instead of having to walk all the way back over there to Wakanda, which is like 268 meters away, now all you have to do is press up on the D-pad. I mean, press down on the D-pad, or press whichever button it is to go to your interaction main menu, and then you can just summon your ship to you. And all you gotta do is press A, and it'll just come right to you, no problems. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. So now it's gonna want you to build this, but in order to build this, we need chromatic metal. So we're gonna go ahead and pull. I was gonna say if we're gonna make another one of those, but there's no point doing that. Actually, hold up. I don't think it'll make another one. I think I'll just pull the one out that we already have. Yeah, all I gotta do is just do this. All right, cool. So now you just like pull this back out because you picked it up earlier. Kind of hurt by the fact that it doesn't keep the amount of things that I already had, but whatever. Throw that in there. Throw the copper in there. Where's it at? Copper? There it is. Throw the copper in here, and that'll process it. And now we get chromatic metal. And then we'll be able to build this after we get enough, which we need like 30, which is not a lot. Alright, there. Let that do its thing. I keep going into my inventory. I keep thinking you gotta build it in your inventory. Okay. Doesn't matter where you put it, to be honest. I mean, really, if you wanted to, you could just like go to a different planet, but it's gonna make you set up a base somewhere. You don't have to set up a base on this planet. You could go to a different planet, but I'm gonna go and get through this part of the tutorial pretty much. So I'm gonna place it like right. Doesn't really matter. It's right here. Okay. And then it'll pretty much make a claim to where you're at right now, so that no one else can actually like mess with your base. Which no one really can. No one really can. Like, you rarely see people in this game. I don't even know if you go to like the outpost thing, which we'll go to that later. But yeah, you really see people in this game because it's such a big game. Anyways, storm sweeping across your, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans. Wow, because need to expect soon. See, look. Now we get to the building part of things. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, this time, I'm actually gonna fix this. We're gonna alternate, we're gonna flatten, oh shit. We're gonna flatten this. And we're gonna put our base like right here. For now at least. I'm probably gonna get rid of the base after I find somewhere else that's better. Just delete the base altogether, which you can do that as well. But I'm gonna flatten this out. Might build the base in the next episode, since this video is a little bit long. So we're already at 20 minutes, which I was only paying attention how long the video is. So I might go go back into my ship. Next episode will be us building the actual base and showing you how that works and all those little fun things. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one, because I didn't want to make this video way too long. But yeah, anyways, see ya. Deuces.